Hello guys. Good evening. Like. Hello. Good to see everybody. Um, didn't plan for a talk, but when I saw the stock market rallying, I thought I did some quick research. I thought it's very important for me to just quickly share everybody some of my thoughts. Yes. So if you come in, just say hello to me, and so I know you guys are there. And more importantly, give a like, and we'll start. Okay. Yes, good to see everybody. Yeah, Chili. Okay. Wow, family Lee. Yeah, it's good to see all of you guys. Okay. Did y'all know that the stock market is super rallying for the last 1.5 days? Hi, okay, good. Andy, Hao Cho, yes. Wow, good to see you, yes. Kenny, thank you for clicking like. Everybody come in, please give a like, okay? Yes. Night class begin. Okay, good evening, everybody. Okay, good evening, everybody. Yes, hope everybody is fine. Okay, Charlene, good evening to you. Christopher, good evening to you. Jason, yes, good evening. Yeah, S&P up 2.8%. It's crazy. No, it's 2.9% now. 2.9%. Wow. You know, wait till you see wait till you see the wait till you see a Nasdaq. Okay, let me see. NASDAQ. Nasdaq is now up 3.2%. That's a good question, right? So quickly give a like, and then once I see enough like, I'll start it. Okay? Yep. Today no sale. What? Today no sale. Say what? Ashton. Yeah. Lisa, good to see you. Roger, good to see you. Like the video. Thank you. Okay. So all like the video, please. Yes. Yeah. Okay. All like the video. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So all the people are streaming in. When are you firing again? Wow. Okay. Yep. Okay. Good. Yeah. Okay. So I've got the slides there. You all can download it. I'm going to give just a quick talk, which I thought is important. If you guys are ready, let me know. If you are downloaded ready. When can I see you without hat? Yeah, soon. Yeah, I don't have an issue, but just some people, I actually took off my hat one of the days, and some people got spooked. So maybe a little bit, yeah. Okay, when it's a little bit better. Ended exam first thing. Watch your life. Oh, thank you. Oh no, I went for hair transplant. Yeah, so just actually it's just a bit, some part a bit bloody. It's actually a lot of wound, so didn't want to frighten everybody. Yes, yes, and I went to see a doctor today, and he says that it will take about 1 year for me to see the full results. So what happened is that they pull out hair from behind and they planted it in front. Okay, so it's very painful. 2,000 over holes in my head. They pull out. I think it's called FUT or FUE. One of them. Like pull out and then planted. Pull out and then planted. And as a result, my whole back behind got little red holes. Imagine you got 2,000 over holes. So it's damn painful, right? Yeah. Then in front of also 2,000 over holes. So so you know it's a wound basically, right? So what will happen is that the hair will grow up to a certain extent, then you drop off because it was a traumatized hair. Then after, the new hair will grow over 3 to 6 to 9 months. As a result, then yeah, you will turn better. Yeah. I think my face didn't change, it's just my hair changed, so I wouldn't see that as a big problem. Okay, so everybody please give me a like, and then we'll start with the talk. Okay, the surgery was 7 hours. 7 hours, yeah. The surgery itself is not painful, but the I see my yeah. That's funny, right? I see you get it. The post surgery is quite painful because all the anesthesia well. There's a swell. I can show you a swell. There's a swell in my forehead here. You see, there's a swell in my forehead here. It's quite painful. That part is so yeah. Okay, let's talk about it right now. So the slides. Okay, the slides are there. Okay, there is a strong market rally right now for the last 1.5 days. So is it time buy? Everybody chong right now. I'm gonna miss the stock market. You know, the same group of people who say, you know what, the stock market gonna crash are exactly the same group of people right now that actually say, we should buy now, buy now. So the whole market is full of stock market emotions, and I need to emphasize this that the more you detach yourself from the emotions, the more you can do well. But anyway, again, this is not an advice for you to buy or sell stock. It's just entertainment and for education. Okay, yeah. I love it when people like Philip Chan say that the mid of October will see a crash. Are you God? Yeah, are you God? What makes you think will? Now, even Mr. Lu won't dare to say will. Likely, possibly, right? Will, right? That's the problem. There's a lot of people using words like this, frightening the whole world. Okay, I think this is a probabilistic world. It's not a deterministic world. We have to use our choice of words very carefully, right? And then yesterday got a lot of people say, I thought you said that the stock market will rally and things like that. I say that the stock market will likely, right? But this is a probabilistic world. The whole stock market investment world is probabilistic. Your life is probabilistic, right? There's nothing certain about you except except the fact that you will die one day. That's deterministic, right? So in the stock market world, it's a probabilistic world, and I think we have to avoid words that are avoid words that are leaning towards a deterministic world. Okay, but however, I will state my point. I always say that I could be wrong. All right, even if I say the will, I say I could be wrong. Okay, because it's a probabilistic world. But anyway, doesn't matter. Let's go in analysis right now. Oh yeah, sorry. Just a reminder: the organizer that have organized the talk this Sunday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. Okay, I'll be speaking at Buona Vista Community Center, and you can register this code there. I'll be happy to meet some of you guys. If you're going to be there and free, I'm happy to talk. I haven't give a talk to the public for 2 over years. I've given a few talks so far, but not to the public. Okay, yeah. So happy to see you. I'll be talking about the some of the usual CPF multi-millionaire kung fu. Okay. So what caused the entire stock market to go up? Frankly speaking, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed since last week. What the hell has changed? Right? Nothing has changed. I was looking at it, was how on earth, what causes the whole stock market to rise? In fact, there are more reasons for it to fall than to rise, and I was looking at it, okay, Ukraine conquered now Lyman, okay, but that's not stock market, really stock market, that's not stock market dependent. Credit Suisse is going to blow up, it's going to disintegrate or whatever. But Credit Suisse has been like that for a long time already, 2 years or something like that. It's like getting shit. So contagion risk is less right now because all the contagion effect is all gone already. So I'm looking at it like, what good news are there that drove the whole stock market up? Frankly, nothing. Not just I say that, Jim Cramer also say that, a few experts also say that. So small little things, and this was the last news that I saw. The employment was down is a inflationary news, and because the employment numbers were up because the jobless claim was down, guess what? It was the inflationary news that the whole stock market beat down and crashed the market last week. It can't be that for the same reason now the whole stock market rise. Can't be, right? So the last news was all bad. Okay, all bad, right? It's little. I didn't really hear much, and I want to ask anybody here any big news, because I've been googling it. I didn't see any good news. So frankly speaking, yeah, okay, I didn't really hear any good news. Okay, I didn't hear any good news. I may be wrong, but I've been looking around and didn't see any good news. This really get to show how fickle-minded the whole stock market is. Sean, yes, yeah. So it is just basically It's just basically, it's just basically the emotional ride of stock market, up and down and down and down. The best part is right now it has got no reason. Yeah, no reason. Yeah, it may be technical in nature, but so it's it's yeah, very minor. If there's any news, it's very minor. So, but my prediction remains the same. Right, my prediction remains the same. Okay, is that inflation is falling. I've been saying that since June. Inflation rate is falling, okay, and as a result, the US stock market will eventually recover for sure, for sure. But what I don't know with certainty, okay, is that what I don't know with certainty is that is the stock market going to be recovering today or tomorrow or the next day or whatever, right? I cannot predict with certainty all these short-term movements. Yes. Hi, Sabrina. Good to see you. So, so it is really a very emotionally charged one. Now, there is some good news today. I think there is some job opening. There's some job data that came out that says that our forecast was 11 million. Now it turned out to 10 million new job creation. Maybe, right? Maybe. But the same shit news. The same shit news last week was jobless claim went down. How emotional the whole stock market is. We got to detach ourselves. I need to emphasize again, the best stock investor has no emotions. Okay, has no emotions. Right? They're very objective. Now even I cannot do that. I'm about 30. I'm about 30% robot. I'm about 70% robot. 30% human. The good ones are 90-10. I've seen before. They are not human, man. Yeah, they're not human. The behavior, they're not human. But it comes to stock market, we got to be a lot less emotional and more objective. Yeah. So my prediction remains the same. Okay, that inflation is falling and the US stock market will eventually recover. I cannot tell you when, but I can tell you with certainty. If it happen, it could when it happens, it could be without certainty. With certainty, I can tell you the stock market will eventually recover. With certainty, for sure. I just cannot tell you when. And when it recover, okay, it could be volatile or a straight line recovery. I'm going to show you some more interesting thing. Okay. I also think there is also a phenomenon of just too much bad news until we see end of the bad news. The same rhetoric by Jerome Powell is like, we're going to remain hawkish. The job market is still red hot. We will go after it until the job is done. Blah blah blah. It's going to say the same thing. Now, even there's good news today. Oh, job market is bad, 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 bad. You know what? Jerome Powell is most likely going to come out and still say the same thing, that I will remain hawkish, I will whack this until anyway. The point I want to say is this, okay? Too much fear or fear takes away the fear from fear. Too much fear or fear takes away the fear from fear. Yeah. So imagine I tell you right now, I think I said this before, right? You just I just say if you go down, for example, tomorrow morning when you open the door, you're gonna see a green monster jump at you. Yeah. Okay. One morning will actually happen. Yeah, the first few times you see it will be scary. Yeah. But you keep saying the same thing, say for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, every day say. Yeah, fear will go away to hell. Yeah. So the army boys will know that. Okay. Before you go in the army, every day there's ghosts in the army. For ghosts in for sure, the ghosts will come and press you down, squeeze you, shake your bed and all sort of stuff, right? How many of the army boys when you go to the army you're scared of the ghosts? Yeah. You're scared more of your commanding officer, you're scared more of your company commander, scared of your instructor, corporal, sergeant, everything. The last thing you're scared of is ghosts. So too much fear takes away fear from fear. Okay? So too much of it, just keep saying, eventually the stock market will recover. Why? Because you got sick of it already. Yeah. So unfortunately, one of the things with certainty is that the market volatility will continue. I've said it from the beginning of somewhere around June. I said that recovery will be like that. Okay, and it's true. Now we see this kind of, oh no, somewhere after June it recovered, and then Jerome Powell said something bad, it went down, now it went up again, so hugely volatile, right? So is this a bear market rally? That means the whole market supposed to, this whole rally right now is actually still in the midst of a bear market. Is this a bear market rally? Maybe, or maybe not, right? Maybe not, right? How the hell you tell? So Jerome Powell is the biggest ghost. Yeah, you're probably right on that one. Yes. Let me give you 3 scenarios, and then we can take a vote. Okay. 3 scenarios. Scenario 1 first. Okay. Scenario 1 is what I call a pessimistic scenario. I can say with high certainty, not 100%, but very high certainty. Number one thing will happen is that inflation rate will fall. Okay. Inflation rate will fall. Number 2, Jerome Powell will remain hawkish. He will keep saying, I'm gonna go after inflation and increase interest rate and whack until the whole job is done. So inflation rate will fall, Jerome Powell will remain hawkish, okay? And the stock market will continue its volatile crash. Wow, a lot of people say the S&P 500 will crash to 3,200 points. Will. With some certainty, they're magic. They draw charts and they got this woo, I know the future, and say 3,200 points. That's a pessimistic scenario. Can it happen? Can. Right, pessimistic scenario. So the certainty part is inflation fall. The uncertain part is Jerome Powell will come out and say, I will still whack the market, whack the inflation, okay? And third is continue to crash. Okay, this is a pessimistic scenario which I think 90% of the entire stock market, analyst market believes in. Okay, 90%. But I'm quite optimistic, right? Okay, I'm generally quite optimistic. Let me state, please, everybody give a like, please. We appreciate that. Optimistic scenario 1 is this: inflation rate will fall. Okay, that is to me almost a certainty. And Federal Reserve Chairman remain hawkish. Okay, I'm gonna whack the inflation, I'm gonna increase interest rate until the job is done. Yeah, he said that for a few months already. He said again. But the stock market might ignore him this time. I sian already. You keep saying it, the inflation rate keep falling. We know that one day you will stop and soon you have to stop. Therefore, I heck care, right? I F care, if you know what that means. I F care what you say. I'm gonna buy and turn bullish, continuing what we say the bull run is. Okay, so the market might choose to ignore it totally because the inflation rate is now falling. A clear until cannot clear, right? So buy. So this is optimistic scenario 1. Okay, optimistic scenario 2 is the inflation rate now falls. That to me is a certainty, almost a certainty. But Federal Reserve Chairman suddenly turned into dovish because IMF, tell him please stop this hawkish stance and things like that. And he suddenly changed and turned dovish and increased the interest rate only by 0.5% or 50 basis point, maybe even 25 basis point. The whole stock market is going to skyrocket vertically. Can it happen? Can it happen? So now we know these 3 scenarios. I want to so scenario 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I want to get a vote from everybody. So again, scenario 1 is a pessimistic scenario. Okay, that the stock market continue to crash. No inflation go down, but the whole Federal Reserve Chairman remain hawkish and keep saying, right, and then the whole stock market crash until 3,200 point, whatever. Okay, optimistic scenario 1 is that the Federal Reserve Chairman is instead of saying the inflation rate falls for the Federal Reserve Chairman remain hawkish, but market ignores what he says and goes up. Okay, but the third scenario, is like that, okay? The inflation rate falls, the Federal Reserve Chairman suddenly turned dovish, and the stock market skyrocket. I want to get, so scenario 1, 2, 3, give a vote right now. Okay, just type 1, 2, 3. I want to hear, okay, most people, one. Marcus, you want to meet me? Just meet me at this Sunday. I'll be giving a talk. Yeah. Okay, I'll be at Buona Vista MRT. Yes, thank you. Okay, 2, 3. Yeah, 90% of you state 1. Okay, 80% state 1. Some 2. Only Simon, you said 3. Okay. Yes, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm 2 or 3. Okay, Samantha, 1, 2. Okay, a few 3s now. Oh, I'm giving a talk this Saturday. Just look at my slide. This Saturday, I'm giving a talk. Yeah, the slides. Just download my slides. It's at Buona Vista Community Center, and I'm starting, I think, at 2 o'clock, 2:30. Yeah. Okay. Very interesting to see what the votes are. Okay. I want to see more votes. Now this is important because getting a vote from you guys will also give me a sentiment of what everybody feel. Okay. My take is leaning towards a 2. Okay, leaning towards a 2. Let's attribute probability. Okay, I think I'm maybe I'm optimistic. Okay, 50% number 2, 30% or 40% number 1, and number 3 I think quite fat hope. Okay, quite fat hope. At least not next month. Not next month. Okay, maybe after 1 month possible. Okay, but that's quite fat hope. But I do know with high probability, not certainty, that the vocal bear is is going to reverse just like 1982. It's going to shoot up like that. Right now it's crashing, exactly the same scenario, crashing. Suddenly the market turns almost vertical, and it still has zigzag, huh? No, it's a tooth, sawtooth, but it almost turns vertical, and it's going to skyrocket to some phenomenal number. Okay, I think that will happen. I have no ability to go and predict when that day will come. So therefore I buy. I keep buying. Okay, I just keep buying. Okay, so everybody like to catch the lowest point. Nobody like to see buy a year later. But if you buy now and cheap, and just write it out. Even now, I think it's still considered cheap by my standard. Okay, I'll continue to buy the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. Just keep buying, right? So when it crash, buy. Yes, can it crash some more? Yes, it's possible. But I don't know when the spike will happen. What if I miss the spike? Yeah. So I think it's I'm just waiting for the day when the spike comes. We know for sure the S&P 500 based on last 100 years will go up. What's the risk of buying at these lows right now? Maybe you can't even catch some of these points. Yeah, I don't believe in Singapore stock, not one of them. Okay, not one of them. Right? So yeah, so I think it's a lot safer. Okay, it's a lot safer. I'm going to use the last slide, and there's a line here, and I want to read out to everybody about the vocal bear. There's one line here, and you can look at the slides. It's on the description. This was a market in 1982 where it is better to get in the market 1 year early and probably suffer some downside than to be 1 month late. Okay, yeah. It's better to get into market 1 year too early than to be 1 month late. Okay, so I think that this is my stance. I'm more bullish. My holding power is strong. Yep, my cash position is strong, so I don't have an issue holding on. Right, but if you have, if you don't no safety net, don't have a kueh lapis investment layer, all this, one big storm come, you're gonna die. Yeah, so you shouldn't invest in things like this. Thing is killing me. It's damn freaking hot. Yeah. Okay, you shouldn't invest in things that they're gonna wipe out your entire wealth. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Good. So this is my take. This is my take for tonight. Just to sum up, I think the market is going through a lot of emotional volatility. Very little news and a huge up. Yeah, huge up spike. Yeah. Okay. Why am I wearing a thing on my head? I just went through a hair transplant operation. Okay, all right, let's take some questions, shall we? Yeah, let's take some questions. Any questions or comments that you have? I'm happy to hear from you guys. Anyone? Okay. Okay. Why not Singapore stocks? Because Singapore stocks sucks. Yeah, Singapore stocks is within time. It's like doesn't go up, doesn't go down. But I don't. If you want the upside, you must suffer some downside. Someone said that, hey, but this year's STI is STI is much better than S&P 500. It's true, but when the whole stock market recovers, the STI is still suffering away. So if I want the upside, I must be willing to take the downside. Okay, I'm always firing my next shot. Yeah, so yeah, SEA Limited is okay. No, it's not okay. Yeah, it's not okay. I wouldn't touch a stock with a 10-foot pole. Is the situation? Sorry, you're going a bit fast now. Okay, is the situation back then in 1982 similar to now? Yeah, it's not exactly the same. But the underlying market conditions for the stock market, why it crashed is the same. It's simply because of interest rate rises fighting inflation. So there's a lot of similarity. I cannot say it will be identical, right? But there's a lot of similarity there. Will winter season hit US if we hit Europe? I didn't know. US is much better position. Mr. Lu, you experienced a few market downside. How do you compare current situation? Some of the situation in the past are much more scary. Now it's not so scary. Now it's a big chicken feed. Yeah. Okay. What signals are you waiting for? I don't even wait for signal. I look at ground. I'm ready fire. Yes. Yes. C, Grab, Shopee, all these guys are just burning cash like crazy. Just burning. I don't know when they'll see the light of the day. Does JOTL, TLS job openings means lower employment? Yes. Well, that's a signal that wage inflation could be coming down. So that's a good sign. However, I think Jerome Powell will still remain hawkish. Yes. Will I use CPF, FA, SA? Of course not. The SA give you 4 to 5% interest. Why would you do that? Yeah. So, any guess who will be the next Singapore Finance Minister? I don't know. Does it matter? Yeah. So if someone says something, still want to sell a lot at losses or not? But now I think we just hold. No, Jome, you gotta ask yourself, what are you holding? What are you buying? If you can tell me what you're buying, I can give you some advice. If I'm in opposition, but yeah. But if I'm buying, holding on to S&P 500 or Nasdaq, I will never sell. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, do you think November Federal Reserve interest will be about 50%? 50-50. Hard to say. Yes. Vispos, is that pronounced? Okay. Nice to meet you. Are you based in Singapore and India? Are you planning to buy any stock other than? No. Yeah. Tesla? No. Yeah. I have some Tesla, but I don't have a lot. Yeah. You mentioned a recession coming. Does that mean it's a bad time for career switch? Yes, I think it's a bad time for career switch. But if you are in a career if you are in an industry that is highly leveraged, highly dangerous, I would advise you to move out. Yes. Okay. USD to SGD is high now. Should we still exchange to USD to invest in USD? Yeah, why not? Yeah, I don't have issue from that. Okay, I see. Okay, you're saying, wow, great, good to see you. Bitcoin, I don't know enough to invest, so I don't invest. Yes. Jome, oh, you got C, Zoom, Tiger, and got some SPI. Those stocks, very dangerous. Okay, very dangerous. I don't even know how to gauge those stocks. I will just touch. That's why I don't stock pick. Yeah, I don't stock pick. So it's I just don't stock pick. So I just buy the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq SC. Why is QQQ bad? No, I never say QQ bad. I said TQQQ is bad because that's leverage. It's a bit dangerous. What is a highly leveraged career? No, your job is in a highly leveraged company where they borrow a lot of money, they owe a lot of debts or whatever. I think that's very dangerous. Okay. When did you know that S&P 500 and Nasdaq are the correct funds to invest? You learned from my mentor? Yes, I learned from my mentor, yes. Those who pick C, Grab, Baba, or GG already. Actually, I don't know about Alibaba. What's the Alibaba from his peak has gone down by 100%? Yes. I registered for top, but I don't receive any confirmation. You can just go, but at least register for top. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually going to give a talk in on this Sunday at Buona Vista Community Center. You know, when we're there, let's have a nice get together and just say hi to each other. Okay. I'll be happy to meet some of you guys. You know, shake some hands or whatever. You know, take a group photo or take an individual photo. I'll be happy. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a very human, normal human. Okay. The only one problem is that I'm not the best of hair condition. Okay. The talk will be revolving around CPF and making money out of CPF. Yes. Are you continuing to talk? Yes. Okay. Yes. If the stock market skyrocket, how would it will it return to the N2021 level? It surely will. I just don't know when. It surely will. That I can say with certainty. Okay. How to register? Go download the slides. Yeah, my slides are there, and the second or third slide there's a QR code. Just register there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Alibaba is profitable, but Shopee is burning cash. Yes. How about non-US country cartel against USD? No chance. No freaking chance. They can do it. Yeah. The institution take maybe 50 years to do it. No chance. I don't think they can do it. It's very difficult to create. Look at the euro, right? Look at euro. Wow, so big a currency, you know, cut across so many countries, you know, still can't replace the US dollar. Yeah. I was at Korea doing a tax-free claim, right? You know, refuse to give in euro, insist in giving US dollar, right? So US dollar is so bad the exchange rate, still want to give. So my point is very difficult. Yeah. Okay, can't replace USD as an international currency. If your kids are working in C or Grab or similar company, we ask them to jump ship now. On the contrary, if they're working there, in their kids, which means they're in their 20s or something like that, I think it's okay. It's not the company, they don't own the company. So even if crash, you could find another job. I think it's fine. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Lu, is it a good time to invest in S&P 500 denominated pound instead of USD? At the heart of it is it will come to be the same amount, whether it's in pound or USD. Yeah, it will come, even in Sing dollar, it all convert back to the same. So I don't think there's any situation. Are we more in a similar situation now to 2000 and 1982? Of course, 1982. 2000 is world of difference, man. Yeah, 2000 was heavily over leveraged. Many of the banks, but now we are quite different. How about Saudi considering using RMB? Nah, I don't think that's man. Not a chance. Can I ask something on the topic? Will Amandi CPF buying come anytime soon? I don't know. I can check with endowers. They are launching. I don't know what's it takes a long time for CPF to be approved. Is it better than Line Global? Yes, to some extent the fees are lower. Yeah, and the performance is about the same. So you're actually buying the same thing. So yeah, the fees are lower. When will interest rate and inflation drop? Inflation will drop. Inflation already dropped for the last 3 months. Already dropped. Yeah. But when will interest rate drop? That I cannot tell you. Okay, it will. Yeah, I can't tell you. Do you think young couple earning 3,000, each earning 3,500 can afford Ang Mo Kio BTO 9,000? They can squeeze their life out to do it, but they'll be mad to do it. Yeah. Why do you want to do that? Yeah. Crazy, kill themselves. Yeah. Will Credit Suisse be a next black swan? By definition, black swan is something that's unpredicted. There is a surprise that's not predicted. But Credit Suisse is predicted already. You know, everybody knows about it for a long time, many years. Credit Suisse trouble is something within prediction, so it's okay. Yeah. Can you give us 3 stock pick that you own? You have to. I already tell you, S&P 500, S&P 500, S&P 500, or S&P 500, Nasdaq, and S&P 500. Yeah. So I think these are the best. None of us, you know, the fact that you are listening to this, okay, it means you are, you know, at best, my standard, you know, I'm just assuming, okay, maybe slightly better, which means that, you know, you can't be that good in stock picking. Yeah. Is it wise to invest in index funds, top up CPF with the intention of a BTO in 10 years time? 10 years is probabilistically high enough for a spike. If you buy now, if I'm in a position, I would say leaning towards a yes. Okay, I would say leaning towards a yes. Yep. Okay. All right. Any other questions? All right. So if you are like me, you buy stocks for the long haul, then you don't really mind all these ups and downs. June up, you know, so June go up, then later go down. I sleep damn well. I don't freaking care. I live my life. I go shopping. I do my business. I run my businesses and things like that. All good. I don't freaking care. Yeah. So I think that should be the way. So there's no need to panic. Okay, no need to panic. Should we look at bond funds since yields are so high? Yeah, but bond funds can crash, you know. Yeah, bond funds can crash. The minute the interest rate goes down, the bond fund the interest rate will continue to shoot up. Okay, the bond funds will continue to crash. So a bit dangerous. SSB is quite safe. Okay, if you want something safe, SSB is good. Okay. Would you choose enhanced CPF life over standard? Yes, I think that's good for a life annuity. Yes, okay. The coming earnings report season is expected to report less profit, so market will react negatively to it. What do you think? No, I think the biggest thing, short term they may be, but the biggest thing is still inflation. If inflation comes down fast and rapid, interest rate will stop rising, the whole market will skyrocket. Yes, yep. Just before turning 55, can I invest all SA so that RA will take money from OA? Yes, that's exactly the strategy of SA shielding. Yes. Where do you park war chest? In the bank. Yeah. Hi YT. Yes, good to see you. Just in the bank. Yeah. No need, just wait. So that I can fast deploy the fire. Yes. Okay. Okay, so but this is a turbulent time. It's my last talk. You should go or watch it now. There's a flock. There's a collision of many crises. A flock of black swan flying. While I can tell you the future is going to have a stock market recovery, but you may not be able to tahan the huge volatility that comes with it. So I would still say that it's wisdom to preserve some cash of a magnitude that's quite large. Okay, hold on to a job, you know, do many jobs, but and do what you need to do to protect your job, and then see what comes. Okay. What's your view on China opening? I can't tell China. China is damn difficult to tell. Yeah, I wouldn't bet on China with a 10-foot pole. Okay. Mr. Lu, what do you think of North Korea finding ballistic missile? Will it affect US market? Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. Again, these are non-news. How many percent of ammo fire? You mean mine? I've 1 million. I've fired close to 85-90% already. If necessary, if I see a market good, then I'll draw some more from my reserve. Yeah. At what price S&P 5 will go all in? I just keep buying. Just keep buying. Yeah. William Foxtel. Why the S-REIT crash so much? Because the interest rate rise a lot. If the interest rate rise, okay, people why go and invest in the REITs will give so little return? They all go and buy the safer one, of course. Yeah. That's why a lot of people say, I like dividend stock, dividend stock. I say please don't adopt a dividend strategy? When you lose money, okay, you will lose so much capital and at least little dividends, it's not going to give you anything. Okay, will money just disappear from the bank like in some country? Which bank? Singapore? No. Yeah. Okay. US, I don't think so. Would you be open to share a portfolio with us? No, I won't be open to share my portfolio. But I've already told you, right? Majority of it S&P 5 and Nasdaq. I still have some stocks on the side. There's a small one, but these if people go and pick them without knowing the underlying strategy, then you will die. So I'm not going to do it. Yeah. Okay. Your talk about live stream for those who cannot attend. Your talk, don't know it. Yeah. Besides S&P 500, do you have anything else to buy? Nasdaq, yeah. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, what do you think of Indian economy? I used to have some Indian ETFs, but then I realized that the Indian ETFs is still not anywhere close to the S&P 500 performance, so I avoided it. India is a market, to be frank, I'm not very familiar, so I actually avoided it as well. The Indian is, I would just say that my familiarity is poor. Yeah. Okay. Do you plan to take profit in the future S&P 500 long term? I'm going to hold it very long term. Which platform? I use Endowus for my CPF, and I use StanChart for my stocks. What's the short-term view of Tesla? Whether long-term or short-term, I have no view of any stocks. Okay, individual stocks, I have no view. Okay, let me say categorically again and again for the 159th time, or don't know how many times already. 99.999% of you guys cannot pick stock. Don't try to be smart. Avoid picking stock. Right? As a pretty seasoned investor like me and a trained economist, I can't pick stock. Don't say me. Sam Ree, the chief investment officer of Endowus, also cannot pick stock. What makes you think they're better than both of us? Yeah. So stop picking stocks, for heaven's sake. Stop buying individual stocks. You can lose a lot of money. This part I think I can say. I didn't ask you to sell, okay? But I say avoid this strategy of stock picking. Okay, avoid strategy. It can get you killed. Yeah. Any specific S&P 500? This part you go and ask my 1865 community. There are 28,000 people over there. Some of the community experts will give you their view. Okay, because I cannot advise you what to buy. Okay. So just give us one individual stock. S&P 500, I already give you an idea. Very difficult to pick. Yeah. Okay, good. All right. Okay, it's 12:20 right now. Please, everybody, give a like before you sign off. I really appreciate it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. So with this, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please remember give a like. I really appreciate it. Remember click subscribe and the bell button as well. That's quite important so that you get updated when this kind of thing happen. I quickly jump in and just announce your whole world, so you better to be alerted, right? Cool. Okay. All right. Good. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Thank you, Jesse, KB, and Ryan. Okay. Isaac, good. Okay, thank you. Right, really appreciate all you guys attending. Yeah. Okay, my freak, yes. Nuts, yes. Nice meeting all of you. Okay, nice meeting all of you. Sabrina, yes. Ellie and Sabrina. Okay, Christina and Junan, yes. Andre, yes. Very good to see you. Have a good night. Really appreciate you guys watching. Okay, yes. Can't market this week. Okay, yes. My hair full glory, 1 year, they say. All right, okay, QI with you. Okay, okay. Thank you for giving all the likes there. Amy, thank you also. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, thank you all of you guys. Really, yeah. Okay. Okay. Good night. Yeah. Good night. Okay, I'm gonna off it right now. Okay, family. Good night to you too. Okay, Ashton. Good night to you. Tommy. Good night to you too. Okay. Good night, everybody. Okay. Good night.